Today, I'm going to be talking about the love affair or the infatuation with the limitless. Part of the awakening process, for lack of a better term, is a coming to grips with the relationship with one's mind, with that internal voice in the head that describes the world around us, to ourselves and to each other. And so words are labels which we apply to things, to ideas, concepts, people. Everything is God, is consciousness, is the source. These are all labels. And we can get transfixed by labels. What is awareness? What is consciousness? Who am I? And what we see of the absolute reality is a tiny, tiny pinprick. So there is the limitless out there and our limited understanding of that. And our limited understanding of the limitless is contained in our language, in our words, ideas, and concepts. And to know words, ideas, and concepts is to have knowledge, but is not to have an understanding of the limitless. One can experience the limitless when the mind is silent. And there no longer is the story of a separate person experiencing individual experiences. There is an experience of non-conceptual understanding. Understanding without words, without concepts, without language. A direct perceiving. That is the experience of a non-separation. Not a sense of oneness with what is, but an experience of non-separation. And that can feel like a lightness of being, like a heavy load has been dropped from my shoulders, as if an annoying pebble in my shoe has been removed. That sense of I has been removed, and there is simply this. And it is simply this that we fall in love with. We think, I thought. But wherever there is an interpretation, wherever there is a translation of experience, wherever there is meaning and conceptual understanding, mind is at play. And it is mind that has an infatuation and a love affair with the idea of the limitless, the idea of bliss and equanimity and no suffering. But the limitless is always as it is, which includes confusion and suffering and joy, of course, and empathy and brutality. But the love affair with the idea of the limitless, the infatuation, is that I am nobody. Nothing is happening. Life is living me. There's no wanting, no hurting, nobodiness, no one here doing nothing. Nothing ever happening except life living through me. There's no one here but the limitless. And that is just so expansive, so transcendent, that there is this wanting to always be in this transcendent mode, in this leaving the protoplasm of this poor body behind and transcending suffering and pain and confusion and loss and desiring, the hungry ghost of desiring, insatiable wanting. Gone. Gone the sense of insufficiency and lack. All gone in the limitless. And there is, in a way, as a result, a chasing after the language of the impersonal. Not I am hearing, hearing is happening. Not I am hungry, hunger is happening to no one. This apparent running away from the embodied self, And people can be in this love affair with the limitless for years, perhaps even decades, chasing the impersonal. So for those of you who have had that wonderful experience of non-separation and the very close desire that is born of that experience, which is to repeat that experience, and best of all, the idea and concept of abiding in consciousness consciously, always. What a wonderful idea to aspire to. And of course that takes you out of the limitless and back into the limited. I'm not saying don't have your infatuation with the limitless or your love affair. Whatever I say has no bearing on that. You will or you will not have that experience, that relationship. So, welcome to the journey.